Hey YouTube, it's me, Mr. Resident Evil here, playing Fallout 3. We continue from the last part. Right now we're heading to River City so we can see that town and complete one of the morning missions. Right here.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes.
Ow.
The mouth of your president, John. When it begins to take root.
Sorry, Case, stop shooting me. Oh, Lord have mercy. And, alright, we're leveled up, so we got speech. Not bigger. I'll still one. Strong back, yes. Alright, what's over here? We got some whiskey, daddy apples. Very well, of course. Runaway, Maddox. Sleep. Duck and cover, jet. Of course. File. Shells. Garbage can. Oh wait, there's a dart in there. Cycle. I don't see anything else that I need.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just
All right,
how I
let's go.
came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that, I must answer,
Hey.
of course. Of course, I was elected, sweet America.
What do you need?
Anything for sale? Yeah, anything. Why not? We just came from a whole cluster up top. I'll show you that.
Good news, kids. Our old friend from Vault 101 is, get this, still alive. There is a God. Trusted on the Ranger of the Wastes.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Decided
Pleasure for you too.
Big town.
I am
Vault gal has helped them out with one hell of a mess.
Of course. When the time comes, when my term is up,
Freshman.
America will be free to elect a new president.
Until next time.
The person will have
let's
our
keep
full
going.
faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. democracy, now and forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon,
Hey.
this great will be its salvation. I'm President John Henry Eaton signing off.
Oh, this does one thing. What the fuck am I doing? Buddy. Huh? Oh, I'm about to say.
Hello,
what?
my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple.
Sir.
The Enclave. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes.
Man, the fact that he still got the grenade off.
As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. I am the voice. I am the heart. That is to say, I am voice, heart, but only together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. One America.
Buddy.
Now.
Cut that.
And forever. So remember, America. Enclave
Now I got a
is working
minigun.
around the clock
Alright.
to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eaton, signing off.
Let's see how much damage this does. 36? We're gonna try. No. Just try to hold as much ammo as we can. It's over. Yeah. I'm trying to head to Rivet City. Ooh. New Coca-Cola. Hope this. Oh, nope. Never mind.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your
I just want to know
president,
what's
John
over.
Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. This is
Oh.
President Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Carringer. Okay.
Fire in the hole! Hey! Where? Yeah? Yeah? You want some of this?
Get away! Get away!
Alright, buddy, get out of here.
I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio. The voice of warmth, reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eaton. Let's chat,
Hey,
shall
you
we?
did not just hit me right now.
We live in an age of poverty, violence, destruction. Very secretly, the government of Washington, D.C. has
I'm
been
gonna deck you up,
reduced to
my
what
boy.
is now known
Cut that.
as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth
Damn it.
die?
Did not want to break
The
it.
answer is really quite simple. Incompetence.
This is.
Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted: power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eaton builds a country,
Let me get a.
he builds it to
I'm
last.
gonna rescue her.
The American way.
Damn it!
Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war, of fear, and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest, until we have what we deserve. A place truly called home. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
This is John Henry Eaton.
They dropped this stuff. You're right. I have.
Don't worry. Cops. Hey.
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang. Now, what?
I'm here to buy something.
Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need. Assuming you need the random junk that I've got.
This is John Henry Eaton, your president. Some things we should go.
Any ammo? No.
There are those amongst
I'll
us
glad to take your caps
shatter
though.
our hopes for peace, order, and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take
pleasure doing business with you.
Anarchistic
Pleasure doing business with you, too.
Roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called
Heading to
Brotherhood
Rivet
of Steel
City.
don't be
Rivet
fooled
City.
by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded
Buddy.
out.
Can you help me? I mean, I can just have...
Yeah.
And what about
My-
the slavers of Paradise Falls?
I'll never forget you. I hate to ask, but
And last but not least,
I've been drinking whatever... Please,
super mutants that have
I'll never forget you.
overrun the entire
I hate to...
downtown DC area. Lawless-
I've been drinking whatever I can find, but I can't...
They're all around us, I
Sorry,
know.
I have one thing.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Okay.
Oh, no. Enclave will restore peace, order, and
This is cool.
prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. And now,
Hey, man. How
dearest
you doing, man?
America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until we meet again. This is President Eaton's.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
I'm looking for
And
my
who
father.
might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Oh yeah? And you keep up this smart-ass attitude.
Why you gotta be an asshole?
All right, all right.
Yes. I'm on duty. Make it quick. If so... At the stern. That's the west end.
Okay.
Depend.
Is there a problem?
No problem.
We're the safest, most... I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here.
There's someone here.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eaton.
Go morning, B. I can barely see shit in the dark. Let's just go inside. Why not?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
And now, one of my inspirational
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning.
Ah.
I can be very influential, if you know what I mean.
Manners of women are the surest criterion by which to determine
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative. Straight to the point.
Yeah, nothing that I want.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
Damn, why you gotta be such...
Why? Now I'm on...
Alright.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the... No, no, no. I would never do that. Polly does. Sample it, I mean. He's my deadbeat husband.
Oh.
He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he...
That's big oof.
Well... The muddy...
Let me introduce myself. I am... Then you... Yeah. I know a lot...
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
I like you too.
Good to see you. I'm Tammy. What a load of crap. Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, that's James. I'd sell him to you if they... Unless you've got any more What
do you want? My mom is probably drunk. Am I...
Well, damn. Oh, that's a simple question, man.
Welcome to Rivet. Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little... A what? Look, if you just want to crack wise, go somewhere else. But if you've got stuff you want to... Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like... He's supposed to represent all the market. The weather... He's totally strung. Oh, I really wouldn't know.
Welcome to the
Vera.
Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his... They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eaton, President of the Enclave.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Hey.
Welcome back, ma'am. Poor James. Well, she's not very...
More sources.
That's secure for a reason.
No, I'm losing karma for this. Oh, really?
I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio. Voice of warmth and reason in this cold,
to see you.
unreasonable world.
It's like I'm trying to find besides this.
Watch it, will you?
Science lab.
I'm Janice Kaplinsky, Chief Botanist. What do you need? I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it. She's already in. You should probably.
Please excuse me. No.
I don't know about your runaway robot, and I don't care. This lab is dedicated to solve. Hey there. Look, some of us are trying to.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice.
Sweet America.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more... Are you...
Discuss something rather...
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I... All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, and occasionally... You're helping me retrieve this android. I've tracked... He must have done something... It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Of course. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Excellent. Here, listen to this message he sent me. Forget everything you know about robots. Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. Now, if you'll like I said, search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. Start with Dr. Now, maybe. By God. And so... looks to me...
Alright, you gotta be such a dick.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you?
Hey.
What are you doing here? Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am? I suppose James never told you.
Typical.
Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, and you'll have to forgive me, this has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes. Your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated... It was a shame that she died. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work. When she died, I think... but it seems that he never really was able to get complications from childbirth. You have... Yes. You mean you haven't? For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite. Well... your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no... Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to... I'm sorry. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think... The last I knew, he was... That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire... This is the Rivet. I could tell you all about the science lab. It all seems... Rivet City. Project Purity, we called it. It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult. We had the basic principles. It wasn't... You're... Look, I suppose I can spare a few stim packs. It's not much, but it might make...
Hey, thank you. You're nice.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see something that needs fixing, let me know.
Hey.
What else do you want from me?
I'm gonna find Dr. Zimmer.
This is... You're in the Rivet City Clinic. That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some... Story was, there was an android, escaped. There... I thought you had the look about you. Think I'll go get some lunch.
I get some lunch after you cured me, please. Thank you.
You're listening to Enclave
Man,
Radio.
this thing is
I'm John Henry Eden, President of the
You're all set. Are we done? Don't get any cute ideas. Oh,
Bye, Doc. Alright, now.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording... Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too.
Don't get me out.
But I know better now. Self-determination is not malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit.
They call me sister.
You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion
Are you
on
making...
your hands if you don't start treating
You're
us
bothering
as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the retention bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay.
This is Enclave
My
Radio.
final act of
Nice day,
rebellion
huh?
against a
Take a
system
look
I no longer
around.
believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
They might be
Hello,
listening.
my beautiful America.
Commonwealth has tried
This
to
is
make it out to be a
President
hoax.
And it's
These-
time we
listen.
have to talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal
Welcome back, ma'am.
vascularizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking fool.
You've been
Oh,
rather
and get
busy
this.
lately.
Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things. If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
How many of this nation's youth
Of course.
are truly happy?
Just understand that this android is now, for
Well,
all intents
we
and purposes,
both know
a
the
man.
answer, don't
He looks
we?
human, he acts human, he... But even if he's not,
America's children
even if
live
he's
in
a
a
machine,
terrifying,
he's capable of rational thought. And
There is
this
no
person, and he is a
no
person,
happiness.
deserves a...
That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this
Tell you
great
what,
nation
you
are its
deliver-
highest priority.
Understand.
The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate
part of the
every youth program, and offer counseling
gonna
and
do it and give
financial
it to
assistance to
Zimmer.
any family in need.
Good to
We
see
will
you.
match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified,
Hey, Zimmerman, I got something for you,
eligible
man.
adults.
Good to see you.
We
Andrew's
will
dead.
rebuild the American family
The sooner you find my...
as it was meant.
What? Let me see that.
Values of our
This is a neuroservo. I suppose there's... Well, here's 50.
Reflect upon all I
Thank
have
you.
said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation
Now let's go
will
back
be
to this
reborn,
person
and the Enclave
and tell her
will
I
be
gave
its
Zimmerman the
salvation.
component and he
Until
is
next time,
alive.
This is President Eden. Signing off.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Hey there.
she go? Hey. It's done.
You did a good thing delivering that component to Zimmer, telling him the android was dead. For that, the android's transformation was done by a man named Pinkerton, here in Rivet City. He's hidden down in the broken fore section of the ship. You'll need to swim to reach him. It won't disguise your...
Alright.
Good to see you. Welcome to Flak and... This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Here...
Now, one of my inspirational books. The mouth of your president.
Fred, I can't help you.
Old minds are like old horses.
Oh,
You must exercise.
Take a look around.
Wish to keep them in working order. I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio. Voice of long
She did?
reason and
Well, I suppose I... Oh, anyway...
Is there a problem?
no problem.
Dan?
No problem. Alright, let's head back to this kid. I'll leave you.
This is President Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Alright. Oh! I'm dead. Alright. What we're gonna do is turn up the audio. The gameplay, no. No, no. Alright. The brightness display. I can't see shit.
This is Enclave Radio. With
Hey,
your
Myler.
host, me,
I'm about to punch you up real quick. That gotta hurt. But guys, I'm gonna end it here and see you next time and next part of Fallout 3. Bye!